So this message is for the team Blake Lively's. And I will say this, I understand where you are coming from in regards to you think that Justin Baldoni is some type of abuser or narcissist, or he's just a horrible person and he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. I acknowledge you. I've been in multiple situations in the workplace where I've been sexually harassed before, and the person who did it was extremely popular and well liked. And there have been times where I would have behind the closed door conversations with folks, and they're like, why don't you just report it? And I'm like, without substantiated proof to support my allegations and my claim, it's just going to be my word against theirs. I get it, and it's extremely frustrating as a woman that a man has created an environment in the workplace where it's made you extremely uncomfortable, and you have to create the burden of proof to show like, hey, I'm not lying, I'm not in my feelings, I'm not being sensitive. He did what he did. And this is why I ask these questions, not to be an asshole, not to be a sympathizer, not to say I believe him, because as I stated in my previous 3 videos, sexual harassment can be anything. Anything. You can sit there and stare too long. You can sit there and adjust something the wrong way. It's all about how that person perceived it. So I'm not disputing that. Where it comes into question is if you've had a reputation of being a mean girl, you've had a reputation of treating people like shit, not even engaging with fans on set, you just walk off because you're just so better than them. It makes someone who's on the outside that wasn't there skeptical, especially when you've had a past history of supporting extremely problematic ass men who have, without a shadow of a doubt, with burden of proof, that they have assaulted and harassed women too. So when you turn around and say, well, I was sexually harassed, it's like, okay, you were sexually harassed. I acknowledge you. These are the allegations, but the resources were there. How come you didn't utilize the resources? Then folks are like, but you're victim blaming. We're not victim blaming. Because if you were on this campaign to destroy the reputation, brand, and career of a man because you had a creative difference with them, where are your witnesses? Where is the paper trail? Where are the recordings? Where is the video to show that you were clearly uncomfortable? So then you say, well, the other cast, they unfollowed him off of social media and they don't want to talk to him and they're distancing themselves from him. Yeah, this is a messy ass situation. But has a cast member come out of their own mouth and said, I saw it too. She's telling the truth. I was there. Has any of the cast members say anything? Because their silence in support of her does not mean anything until they corroborate the story and be like, yeah, he did that. Yeah, you can see she was uncomfortable. Yeah, she voiced those concerns and those complaints out loud. Well, shit. Because closed mouths don't corroborate shit. Silence doesn't corroborate shit. It's all about the character. You can tell a lot about a person's character by how they treat someone who can't do shit for them. Just something to think about. I'm not saying that he is innocent. I'm not saying she is lying. All I'm saying is look at everything objectively. It's not what's being said, it's what's not being done that is the loudest.